Welcome back to Your Travel Journey Nest Egg. Boy, we have really been on a journey together, and I just wanted to end that journey with giving you some strategies to consider for building your travel journey nest egg. And remember, the journey is never over. The journey is always winding, going up and down. You're always changing your travel journey. But what I want you to keep in mind is that planning and budgeting for your travel is important. If you're going to make it a reality for you, or I should say, if it's important for you to travel, then you will make it one of your priorities. So what I want to do today is to leave you with some strategies to consider for building your travel journey nest egg. The first thing I want to talk about is using your credit cards. Try to use those credit cards that are going to give you cash back or travel rewards so that you can either use that cash back to pay for your current travel, or you can use the travel rewards, build those up, and use those for your next hotel stay or for your airline stay. Using credit cards aren't bad as long as you don't incur a large balance that you cannot pay off. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you pay for those travel expenses while on vacation, and then when they completely post to your credit card, pay them off with the money that either you have put in savings or that you accrued through your cash back rewards. If you get cash back on your credit cards, definitely use that money towards paying off your vacation expenses. Again, whether that's the cash back that you've earned or the travel rewards perks that you've earned. That way, you don't have that much money to pay out of your pocket or your travel journey nest egg. The next thing I want you to think about is always do comparison shopping. Comparison shop for the best prices by going directly to the websites, the hotel website, the airline website. Go directly to those websites and compare the prices. Or use the online travel agencies, or what we call OTAs, like Expedia, Priceline. You can also use Google Flights, Hopper, or any other apps like Trivago that you might be used to using. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're taking the time to do that comparison shopping. And I know that that comparison shopping might be a lot of work for you to do, but it's going to pay off in the end. You know, an hour spent pulling up various websites and tabs. You know, you can use Google or Edge or whatever browser that you use. Pull up a tab for the airline, pull up another tab for the hotel, and then pull up another tab for the various online travel agencies that you use. Put in your dates, put in what you want to travel to and from, and then do that comparison shopping. It will take a little bit for you to do, but by all means, it will pay off for you in the end. The next thing you want to try and do is use your travel agent. If you have a travel agent that you trust, that's very dependable, that you know that you've gone to in the past and they've gotten you really good deals, check with them as well. So along with that comparison shopping that you do, you can compare with the rates that you have found online, again by going either directly to the airline sites or the hotel sites or one of the OTAs, and compare that with the rates that your travel agent is offering you, and determine which one is best for you. You know, is your travel agent going to be cheaper, or is an OTA going to be cheaper? That you have to do for yourself. But definitely, if you've worked with a travel agent before, you want to go out, you want to reach out to that person and see what they're offering at the time, because they might be able to offer you a better deal. The other thing that you want to consider too is if you are booking travel and you have planned your travel like we do, a year in advance or several months in advance, you definitely want to go directly to those hotel or resort sites, because most of those sites will allow you to book now and pay later. And remember what I said in our previous talks, if you can book now and pay later, then that allows you to put that information on your travel budgeting and planning spreadsheet, and then you know exactly how much money you have to budget for. So definitely, I always say if you can go through a travel agent or you can go book directly through the hotel or resort site, or if you participate in group travel like I do, where they allow you to pay a deposit down and then make monthly installments, but you have to pay by a deadline. Group travel, cruises, resorts are notorious for that. Take advantage of that, because again, you can book now and pay later, and you can store all of that money up by putting that in your travel journey nest egg. When we talk about your travel journey nest egg, what I'm really talking about is opening up a separate account for that money. You don't want to, put that money in another savings account that you might have. You want to make sure that you are doing a separate account specifically for travel. And whether that's a specific account at the bank or credit union that you're already with, or if your credit union allows you to do sub-accounts like our credit union does. I have a sub-account for my vacation. I have a sub-account for our emergency funds, and then I have a separate savings account for all the other stuff that I'm saving for. But definitely make sure that you're putting your money for your travel journey nest egg in a separate account so that it's not commingled with funds that you're going to use for something else. And if at all possible, just like I do, if I get $5 from somebody through a credit card, or if I get a gift card, or if I get, promotion points or cash back from other avenues, all of that extra money that I get goes towards my vacation. Again, because my vacations are important for me. So I'm not going to put that extra money into savings because I've already budgeted for what I want to put in savings. So any extra money that I get, no matter what avenue I'm getting that money from, I'm actually putting that money towards my vacations. But again, that's your choice. If vacation is important to you, then you're going to make it important for yourself. So remember, bonuses. Friends might, grant you some money on your birthday or for the holidays. Try and put that money towards any vacations that you've got planned for that year. Remember to make your travel dreams a reality, no matter how small or how large, by committing to your travel plans and budgeting. I want to see you out there traveling. So again, remember, traveling does not have to be a big deal, meaning you don't have to travel to Europe. You don't have to go away, for a month. Travel could be a very simple weekend trip where you spend a day or two someplace. For us, since I live in Colorado, a weekend trip to us could be going up to the mountains for the day. or going down to Colorado Springs, or going up to the hills and gambling. Or it could mean for you, going overseas, or going in the US, visiting New York or some other places that you haven't been to. No matter how small or how large your travel dreams are, make them a reality by planning your vacation and budgeting for your vacation. And by all means, remember to update your spreadsheet. So I want to share this with you again, just as a reminder, right? Make sure that you are budgeting and planning for your vacation. So when we look at our spreadsheet, remember that this vacation budget planning template is not something that you put on the shelf. You want to revisit this as often as necessary, whether that's weekly, monthly, bi-monthly. You just want to make sure that you are revisiting it and updating it as often as necessary. So for the vacations that you've already taken, you want to make sure that you update that and make sure that you are updating it with the actuals and not the plan. That way, remember when I talked at our last time, you have some historical data that you can use. You can actually go back and say, well, how much did that trip to Hawaii cost? Or how much did that trip to Vegas cost? You can say, oh, okay, I spent this much on the hotel. I spent this much on the airfare. Here's all of my expenditures. That way, if you determine that you want to go to those places the next year, you can actually use the historical data and plan your budget and start your budget that way. So again, remember, always come back to your spreadsheet and update things as necessary. Again, perhaps you have planned to go on a vacation that you're not going to go on. So you want to cancel that vacation and maybe substitute it for something else. Update your spreadsheet and then update your budget and start saving towards that budget. All right, so that's what I wanted to remind you of. And again, I just hope that this information has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me directly via my YouTube channel. And by all means, make sure that you're subscribing not only to this YouTube channel, Your Travel Journey Nest Egg, but remember that I also have a Facebook group where I share a lot of these tools and ideas. We have, contests out there. I wouldn't say contests, but we have challenges like the $2 a day challenge that we've got going on right now. But it's tips and tricks and things to help you plan and budget for your vacation. I also like to encourage you to enjoy some of the places that me and my husband have gone to by subscribing to our other YouTube channel, Get It In While You Can Fit It In Travel Advice. So again, if you need personal assistance, it's always free. I never charge. Just remember to reach out to me directly and subscribe to our YouTube channels. Happy travels, and thank you for joining me on Your Travel Journey Nest Egg. It's been a pleasure for me to share with you my tips and tricks for budgeting and planning for vacation. And again, I hope that you have found this information helpful. Thank you much, and I hope to see you traveling soon. Bye-bye.